Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, and I hope your day is going well. And let's see, do I need to raise that? No, the game seems about fine. I'm kind of looking at the game's. I can raise up the game a little bit. There we go. Sonic the Godhog, welcome. And anybody else who pops in, hello, welcome. And it's been a while since I've actually streamed here, so I don't expect a lot of people to be here. I mean, it's been some time, you know. I kind of streamed TSR on like last week or last Tuesday, and then afterwards just kind of disappeared off the face of the earth for a bit. Well, I mean, not really, because I was still uploading, but still. So I've had the urge to play some Zelda game. And the thing is that I want to play Ocarina of Time, but I want to wait until I get my capture card, my 3DS capture back, which will probably take about another week or a week and a half or so until that actually happens. So the next best thing is to play a game that's kind of very similar in a way. A Link to the Past has like a lot of similar things that were carried over to Ocarina of Time, aside from, you know, being 3D. Like, a lot of things were still very similar. So that's kind of my whole reason for wanting to play Link to the Past. Also, I haven't played this game in some time, and I love this game. Lucas Gamer, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well. Ocarina is A Link to the Past 3D. Pretty much. When you look at all of the things that A Link to the Past has, and you see how many of them transitioned, how many of them were carried over to Ocarina of Time, you can make that kind of argument, but they're still really good games, in my opinion. Ocarina of Time, not as much as A Link to the Past. I would still say A Link to the Past is a better game. But even then, A Link to the Past still has some issues of its own. I need this head. My earbuds, like, wrapped around my arm or something. So, I'm going to play as much of it as I can. I am playing the Super Nintendo Classic version, so there's probably going to be one area that's going to bother me a little bit, but we won't get to that in this stream because that'll be, like, near the end of the game. Anyways, let's begin. See, this is my save file that I'm playing on my own. Yeah, this is the one that I was playing yesterday and the day before, and I got all the way to the second dungeon in, like, I beat the second dungeon in Dark World. That's how far I got in just like 2 sessions, because I was playing for like an hour, no, like 2 hours each or something. So I don't call my characters, I don't call anything, this character anything but Link. I can't do it. He's hearing voices in his head. The prisoner of the dungeon in the dungeon of the castle, and her name is Zelda. The wizard Agnim has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Agnim has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the 7 wise men's seal. I'm in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. Basically, the whole setup to this is that there was a war a long time ago about this treasure, which eventually becomes a Triforce, and it was sealed away. So it was sealed away by 7 wise men or 7 sages, and to break that seal, you can, well, I guess they had to go into like their descendants, were the 7 women who were taken away. That's kind of like the whole idea. Beat the Swamp Palace. Damn, I hope you won't get frustrated with the Ice Palace. Man, the Ice Palace is something else. I think when I get to Turtle Rock is when I start getting annoyed, because that's like you are dependent on magic energy. But I don't know if I'll get annoyed at Ice Palace. We'll see. I tend to try to play this at least once a year, so I might. Who knows? Like, sometimes playthroughs go kind of south. I didn't want you involved in this. I told you to not leave the house. Take my sword and shield. You can focus power in the blade, and that's teaching you how to do the charge attack. Then release it using a secret technique handed down by our people. What exactly are our people? Because you seem to have purple hair. Just saying. Zelda is my what? Let's hope for the best. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I love this game so much. Even though I do prefer Link Between Worlds, I will still say that there's just something about this game that I can't get over. Okay, so... And the charge attack is basically this. Oh, well, I didn't get close enough. There you go. Really cool to do. And this has to be one of my favorite themes in the entire game. Hyrule Castle's theme is just so good. And that little sound you're hearing in the back, that's the rain. You know, they're doing a good job with the sound in this. Trying to keep it consistent. Level 2 and the GBA version. The Four Swords Palace. I've only ever played through that once, only because I had to use cheat codes because I don't have Four Swords. I haven't beaten Four Swords on like a GBA copy because, well, I mean, I don't have one anymore. But you know, it's a little hard to play Four Swords when you only have one copy of the game, and I think you needed 4, which was stupid. And they really wanted you to pay for those games, didn't they? Oh, the Link Between Worlds version of Hyrule Castle sounds so good. Oh wow, I've never successfully pushed them all off. There we go. For those who don't know, this the charge attack actually will, or the spin attack will do double damage. If I'm correct about that. I don't remember if it was exactly double damage, but it's enough to knock him out. Take that key, get the boom. I got boomerangs, mate. Oh, that was terrible. I'll never do that again. Between Worlds has great renditions. Ah, yes, let's build our dungeon with bottomless pits. And only, what is it? And only safety bars on a third of the edges. True. There's great renditions. I've heard some of the OST. I've actually... It's funny because I 100% A Link Between Worlds before I 100%ed A Link to the Past. If you guys want, we can do that. We can try and go for 100%, grab everything. Not sure if I'll do that right away. Like, right away I'll just, like, get all the things I need, and then from there we can just track all the stuff that we can get. Oh, wow. Hey, Bunkus Poyas, thank you so much for resubscribing for 3 months with Prime. Thank you very much. I need to come up with new emotes. I have, when I do get paid either through YouTube or Twitch, I'll eventually... Oh, right. It's basically, we have to go into the castle, but going through a secret path. I'm sorry about that, Princess Zelda. I'm so used to just skipping through the dialogue because I know exactly where to go, and I'm, like, impatient. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I do need to get some new emotes because as much as I like the emotes that I currently have set up, I want something that's like exclusive to like Twitch or the YouTube membership thing, like that's exclusive to that no one else can use, unless they just try to steal my emotes. I don't like when people steal my emotes. I've had people do that before, and it's just like, dude, those are mine. What am I playing on? I'm playing on the Super Nintendo Classic, so it has been slightly modified to reduce some of the flashing images, or the flashing in the background and stuff like that, so I will be having to... I think there's like one area that really affects what I can do. One spin attack. I think it's double. If I remember correctly, it counts as two sword strikes. But it was it's powerful enough to take out enemies. Like that's kind of how I see it. Like you just count how many hits it does. The secret passage in the throne room that leads to the sanctuary. I'm sure the old man will help us. That ornament shelf should open. Do you have a light? It's pitch dark inside and you can't see without one. If you're ready, let's go. And then we just push from the left. It's funny, if you don't have the lantern and you go inside, it's pitch black. Like you can't see anything. But if you have one, you get this neat little light that's pretty much all we need. Like we never really have to turn on the lights here. That's satisfying as heck to do. Never do the lamp detail. I didn't know that either, and I'm just like, okay, how far until I can play this to like with the least amount of items that I have? I want to do like a whole thing is like play the game with the least amount of items. This was before I started doing like any of the no badnik video stuff. It was like on my own. It's like, okay, make a let's play series out of it, and it was just like, okay, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Dead ropes. After passing through these sewers, you will be very close to the sanctuary. Let's be careful. Yep. There's so much care that we have to take into this one. Dead. Oh, there's... Oh, it moved. Okay. Turn it up. Turn it up. There we go. I just like doing the spin attack. It's satisfying. It's powerful. Ah. Normally I don't like using the boomerang on enemies because if I do, and then I hit them, you only get 1 rupee out of it. Could potentially cost you like maybe 20 or 5 rupees or something like that. Some of the bosses are just frustrating. Yeah, the Helmosaur King, the giant crab scorpion looking one. That one always got me. Even to this day, it still gets me once in a while because I'm not as well equipped for it. Now it's just like, just get some bottles and put fairies in them. And then this one is just like, pull this one. Because if I pull this one instead... I get these guys instead. Actually, that does help. So if you need health or anything, there you go. Yonosaurus? There you go. Thank you. Yes, it was Link who helped me escape from the dungeon when I was captive. When I was captive, the wizard said, "Once I've finished you, the final one, the seal of the wise men will open." Link, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 wise men, the evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can. I sense a mighty evil force guiding the wizard's actions and augments the magic power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the 7 wise men. Maybe he can tell you more. I will mark this house on your map, but watch your every move. I'm certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. Do you understand? Yep. Gotcha. And I get a heart. The boss... That boss was the only one who killed me in my playthroughs. Yeah, just because like the amount of damage that you take is much higher. It is ridiculous. Also, on the reason that... I'm going to do a couple things before we actually get into our first... before we get into our first dungeon. Because I kind of have an idea of where to go for everything. Well, I mean, I know exactly where to go for everything. It's just I want to show a few things off. Also, maybe go for everything. Who knows? Go for all the items. And at the very least, go for all the hearts. And heart pieces, which will take some memorization, but it's fine. You're actually supposed... Like, if you're following the story, you go to this house right here in Kakariko Village. And then you're just told a little bit more. Not you... It's you. What can I do for you? Oh, the Elder? Oh, no one has seen him since the wizard began collecting victims. What? The Master Sword? I don't remember the exact details exactly, but long ago, a prosperous people known as the Hylia inhabited this land. Legends of many treasures that Hylia hid throughout the land. The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say it is now sleeping deep in the forest. Do you understand? Gotcha. Look for the elder. There must be someone in this village who knows where he is. So, that's if you're following the whole story of it. But I am going to go into this house because money. That's the only motivation I have. What does this person say? This house used to be a hideout thing, a gang of thieves. What was the leader's name? Oh yeah, his name was Blind, and he hated bright lights. Oh, that's... Oh wow, I forgot all about that little dialogue. It's gonna be a little bit of foreshadowing, I guess. So I push this here. Down here, down here. There you go. And now we can get... We now have over 100 rupees after this. And then if I had bombs, I could open that up as well. That, I think, is a heart container. Or heart piece, actually. Rupees the only motivation for Link to work. And even then, like, it's rare when there's a game that... Oh, wait, I can go right through here. Duh. We can get more rupees out of this. Open that up, we get free bombs. Put one here. Open that up. Open these up. It's like there's just areas that'll give you a bunch of rupees right away. So you don't start off broke. And there's our first heart piece. Collect 4, get a full heart container. I guess I should have gone here first, but... Well, I mean, it was on the way here, so... Like, the other house was on the way here, so it's like... I'm not losing a bunch of time just by doing anything. Besides, I'm not speedrunning. I'm just looking for cool stuff. So if I go through... If I go back down here... And I take out this wall right here... Oh, and try not to walk into its blast, but it doesn't really matter, because... So I can collect all of that. I have a second piece of heart. And I think I'm gonna get a few more things that will help me out a lot more for later in the game. Though they could also be used around now. He sponges the explosions. I know exactly. It's crazy. I'm gonna talk to this person. Hello, sir. Have you been going through life without any of my hold anything bottles? Well, step right up and make your life complete. I've got one on sale now for the low price of 100 rupees. What do you say? Interested? Yeah, sure. Goodbye. Thanks a lot. Now hold it above your head for the whole world to see, okay? It's good for business. Just keep the label on there for advertising. So I got a magic bottle. I can store potions and stuff like that in here, but I can also store the other thing that the main thing that I got this for, you can also store fairies in it, which is why I got it. I gotta talk to this kid. I can't go out because I'm sick. People say that I caught this cold from the evil air that's coming down from the mountains. This is my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now I'll lend it to you. It's funny, he gave me a net. I was gonna ask him what's the catch. Then if I go here, I get another magic bottle. So I now have 2 and a chicken. Okay, fine, I don't want it. Is there anything in here? I don't remember this one. Sorry about my yard. It's a little... If you're visiting, I'm glad to have company. I'll tell you an interesting story. Oh, this is where you find out about the Zora flippers. What's the catch? And he gives you a net. Oh, God. Now, if you're caught by citizens like her... Well, first off, let's start breaking an entry. I don't think... I think it's just like... well, aside from Mario being right here, I see where your allegiance is. I will charge an attack, but... aside from that, if you come out here and she catches you... She'll run inside and you have to fight the soldiers that come after you. like so. And then afterwards, she kind of locks herself in. FBI, open up. I'm going to kidnap you. Because you have these signs right here. This is the criminal who kidnapped Zelda. Call a soldier if you see him. So you're basically now outed as a criminal who kidnapped Zelda. An innocent man framed for doing, you know, usual hero work, so, of course. This we'll come back to later, because I don't have anything for it, but I wanted to come down here. It's on the way, so why not? In this, you have two brothers who are fighting. So he kind of sealed the door, did a pretty bad job of it. And no, I can't do it. Okay, I'll come back later. At least I didn't steal a balloon. True, that is also true. I'll have to come back for that later since I don't have any bombs. I could also use Pegasus shoes, so that would actually make things easier. I never remember what's in here. Oh, this is an interesting one. Pay 20 rupees and I'll let you open one chest. You can keep what's inside. Yeah, sure. I think you can get a... Ah, dang. I think with this, you can also get a heart piece out of it. I don't know if that's true or not. I feel like it is. And there we go. So at some point, I probably will end up with a heart piece. I'm just gonna use... Oh, it's a Dark World one. Okay. Then what's the third thing I get? I mean, I've already made a profit by doing this. So that's one. There's probably just two of them that have one, and one of them that has, like... I don't know. One of them probably has, like... I think it's just two of them with 1 rupee, and one of them has 50, so if that's the case, I'm just moving on. There, I have lost absolutely nothing. If anything, I think I gained, like, 10 or something. Just rupees? Alright. There's a bunch of stuff I'll have to come back to later. I mean, I have nothing for it. There we go. Nah, you saw nothing. You saw nothing. They're continuing to see nothing. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. We're good. You saw nothing. Just keep going. You get 300 rupees if you're lucky enough with the chest. Oh! Right. And I guess we'll go into our first dungeon. You have these Octoroks that some of them can shoot one, some of them shoot in multiple angles. I don't remember what these statues are called. So yeah, I don't know what they're called. There's also a house that we're gonna have to visit after we beat the dungeon because we're gonna get a very useful item. Alright, here's the first one. We just go up the middle, because I think the other ones have nothing. Oh, they usually have, like... I used to go in this one and it'd be like a green, red, and and blue rupees. And there's another great opportunity for rupees. The Light Temple music, you love it. It's really good. So much better than Dark World. I don't like Dark Worlds. Actually, there was a time where I didn't even like this one, but there was like... It was getting better as time went on. Like, I enjoyed it more as time went on, because it was just... It sounded really good. Yeah, it gets repetitive. It's because you're in those dungeons for so long. Compared to these ones you're in and out with these ones. Even the Tower of Hera, you're not even in there for that long. Since I don't want to, like, approach them, I'll just start throwing stuff at them. You could actually I think you can still hit them with the sword. You have to get close enough, though. Get a compass. That'll tell us where things... It'll tell us where things are. And then this is in case you need hints with in case you need a hint, you can go and talk to that Sarasala is the person who can actually guide you to where you need to go. And there are those enemies, but I actually want to go here real quick. With this, get the bug catching net. There we go, caught a fairy. These we can either use for health later, or we could use it whenever we lose all of our hearts, and we could just move on as if nothing happened. So we just start, we just get some health back and we just move on. Oh, I hate these things so much. Alright, go in here and go in there. Okay, that was annoying. I missed that hit. I completely missed that shot. Oh. Okay, why am I screwing this? Get in the corner. Well, if I ever needed that bomb, you know, could have used it earlier. There we go. Our health is fine. Of course, like, of course that thing would be right there as I'm waiting for it. Or as I'm trying to, like, let it go by. And in some areas we just need to clear out the room. Like so. There we go. And then with this last one, will cause all of them to start coming out. When you take damage from them, you also lose magic. These ones suck. At least you got your energy back, and anti-fairy was uncalled for. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, is that the oh, the skull ones? Yeah, okay. If you're talking about that, then yeah, all right. I know what you mean now. Never knew what they were called. I just kind of went with it. So we have a bow, and we actually have arrows, so we could use them. And then we have these guys that you can hit them, but it just knocks them back. Bring out the bow and arrow. No, no fair. That was cheating. Let's get some more rupees while we're at it. Oh, you learned that recently. Okay. And then with these ones, you can't collect them with your boomerang, so you have to kind of walk on them. There's a few rooms that are like this. I want to try and like trigger the Chris Houlihan room for that same thing, because it was their failsafe if you glitched out a game, or if you somehow did a glitch in this game that it didn't know how to what to do with it. You got placed in a room that was full of rupees. Sorry, this is what happens when you play Sonic for a YouTube channel for too much, or for too long, or for long enough. You just start calling everything by that game's terminology. There we go. Good stuff there. Now these red ones right here, actually are actually stronger. And now I can go in here. Can I hit them all? Yep. And let that one close its eyes again. Open up. And then I need arrows. There we go. And the first boss. You can hit him with the sword, or you can hit him with... You could just spam that. They each take 3 hits with bow and arrows. Yeah, that happened. That was actually the cleanest boss fight I've had in this game. Take this to Sarasala and you find out more. Yeah, spam for the win. And I believe Sarasala is actually in the area we're going to be in next. Or Sahasrara, or whatever. I can never figure... I always just kind of like glance at it, so I never get the whole pronunciations. It might be a Sahasrara or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that person's actually in here. You are correct. I'm Sahasrara. Okay, there you go. I'm Sahasrara, the village elder and the descendant of the 7 wise men. What? Link, I'm surprised the young man like you is looking for the Sword of Evil's Bane. Not just anyone can use that sword. According to the tales handed by Hylia, only the hero who has destroyed the 3 great evils and won the 3 pendants can wield the sword. I see you've acquired the Pendant of Courage. I will tell you about the legend behind it. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of the Hylia. These knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the Great War against the evil that took the place when the 7 wise men created their seal. Among the descendants of the Knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Link, I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. It is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. Pegasus boots, we can run. Are we gonna get the ice rod before the second palace to choose the next boss? You know, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I'm actually considering that, since it is nearby. Get more bombs. 50 rupees. 50 more rupees. I completely forgot that you can cheese the boss with the ice rod. I tend to never do that. I just kind of fight it, but yeah, I forgot you can cheese the boss that way. Which is actually funny. It actually makes it funnier than it's supposed to be. I actually need to go in this direction first. So before I go for the ice rod, I need to get the book. So I just go up here, grab the book, go get, and then go get a, what do you call it? Heart piece. The Book of Medora. The only thing I've never understood is why the save and quit feature was a death in this version. I don't know. Oh yeah, and when you open this up, it's just like, oh, maybe I should just go and talk to him because I closed the door on him like a jerk. And then he just asks, like, wait, did you just, like, yeah. So with this, 15 seconds to get whatever's at the end of this. This used to always annoy me, even though it's like, it shouldn't. Because it's super easy to do. There we go. One more piece and then we have a full heart. Which actually we'll be getting in a little bit. On our way to get the ice rod. Now with these, you can actually open them up. That one is actually a Great Fairy, but there's other ones where it's like, this is a, or one of them, I believe, is the, oh gosh, it's not coming to me. Oh yeah, you can get rupees and stuff out of it. I don't have any use for rupees right now. But what I can do... Oh, if I had an extra bottle, I'd probably go get the good bee. Because the good bee is technically in this room over here. Because it's at a fountain. It's pretty funny. You just get it and it just stays out. It just stays. It just stays out of the bottle for a longer duration, and you can, and it can just destroy. It can do like little bits of damage to enemies. And I'm gonna just go into the next dungeon. But then from here, go to this one. I think instead of getting more bombs, I'm just gonna... Actually, no. You can get bombs by doing this. Push this in, push this in, push this out, and you get 3 more bombs. Then you can go back in here. They reset. You can just push these aside, and then... It's always the right one, I think. Which will actually drain all this water. Actually, no, it floods the whole thing. I don't get how it drains from the outside. I guess it lets all the water in. That one makes no sense to me. But it doesn't matter. We have our... I wish to use this as a bludgeoning weapon. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, get over here, get over here, get over here, get over here. Come on, come on, come on. No, there we go. That worked. It works by a wizard. Yeah, that's true. It's a game full of magic and I'm trying to make sense of something. That's not gonna... It's not exactly gonna work. There's a vulture right there, which I actually didn't know what that looked like. And these sand things... are weird. So open the way forward. Make your wish here and it will be granted. And he still doesn't speak. Using fish as a projectile. I love that method. I mean, it's great. I just wish it worked. Changes the... I guess it rotates them so that way they're here instead. I just wish the projectile thing kind of worked. I thought this place was deserted. I think this gives us a key. No, just a map. Okay, I don't need that. I do need a key, though. So I think... that is... yeah, okay. So that's... I'm trying to remember this one because I'll just glance at it and that'll be it. I believe I have to go all the way over here. And go up this one. There we go. That's where it was. For some reason, boomerangs do not work on that. And the stone heard your wish and rejected it. It's like, okay, fine, just open a pathway for me. And that room that's actually about, north of where I was, that actually leads to nothing important. It's just a room full of enemies. Compass. Oh. I usually get that in the first one. Oh well. You get a big key, so that means we can just keep going and get what we need. Just keep dashing all the way here and just take this room on the left. And all this just so we can get the power glove. It's so bad. But now we can carry stones, and so at least it has some use. It's a horrible NES peripheral, but we can use it to lift stones. Dang it. I love the power glove. It's so bad. That's fun. There we go. I think this one, we take the bottom right. And we just keep going. It's like we don't really have to ever fight them. It's funny, I always wondered what was underneath this, and it's nothing important that I can tell. Ow. That hurt. And then with this one, it's the top right. Yeah, top right. Done. Get some arrows. Let me just do that. There we go. Man, that actually kind of hurts to look at a little. Like, when I first played it, looking at this, I was like, man, this bothers my eyes a little bit just because it's, like, shaking back and forth. Now, I've actually never used the ice rod on this, so I want to see exactly how this works. Oh my god! That is dangerous. Holy crap, I've never done that before. I didn't even know you could do that. Well, I mean, I ran out, but good to know. I want to see if I can hit it with an arrow. It was like the first thing like the moment it comes out, I smack it with an arrow. In the last 5 minutes, we're save and quit. Oh my gosh! Wow. There we go. We got one more to go, and it's gonna be a fun one. Oops! I hit a cactus. This is just rupees. If I remember correctly, this is rupees. But yeah, that is really broken. Oh. Just kind of get someone's life story. Check out the cave east of Hylia. Strange and wonderful things live in it. Okay. Technically, I can go back and probably get some more cool stuff. Technically, that'll, like, just poop out a bunch of rupees and stuff, but I don't need them. Trying to think, is there any word that I really had to go? Well, I guess if I wanted to, I could do this. Okay, that wasn't what I meant to do. I meant open that, so when I go in here, be nothing but fairies. In case I ever need to revive my health. Or in case I ever need more fairies for health. There you go. I guess I could get the Zora flippers at this point. It's not too far away. It's kind of on the path I need to take to get through here. Okay. You need to stop. I believe there's nothing up here. That thing will electrocute you if you actually hit it. And her we will come back to later. Yeah, it's kind of cool. At this point I can already get like some very important upgrades. I actually could have gotten it. Wow, I really could have gotten the upgrade as soon as I got out of the first dungeon, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, actually no, it'd still be second dungeon because I needed the power glove. Just run up here. And there we go. I actually love to do a thing here. And just do that. You just send them flying. It's so satisfying to do. So if this one here. There we go. You just send it far enough so it just goes right back into the ocean. I think it still respawns. Not too sure about that. Who imprisoned that group of fairies near Link's house? I don't know, but they're a bunch of jerks for it. I want the flippers. I don't give flippers just for free. I sell them for 500 rupees a pair. What do you do? One pair of flippers coming up. I'll give you a free bonus with your purchase. I will let you use the magic waterways of the sea folk, which link lakes and rivers. When you see a whirlpool, dive into it. You never know where you'll surface. I got free stuff. I mean, I actually technically spent like 500 on this, so it better be worth it. And with that, we can go to one more place, and it's right over here. It's funny, it uses a very similar sound effect for like the... Actually, no, it's a very different one. There we go. Oh. Then we can go into the mysterious pond, throw in a boomerang. And we just admit that we were littering. We were making the water worse. And we get something cool out of it. We wait a few seconds. Go back here. And throw in our shield. Because we're really going to need this upgrade for now. There we go. We now have a shield that can deflect fireballs, or can defend against them, not deflect. And I think I can... mean, I don't have to, I still don't have to travel far away if I go through that whirlpool. At least here I can just go right here. Yeah, time to upgrade. But I don't have enough to upgrade everything yet. I think this leads to nothing. I think this is just a great fairy that if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they're now a joke. Which is great. Because those are annoying. It's usually the, Oh, that's another thing I can do. Okay, I'll have to wait a little bit later to get to that part. I could actually go back into this room, which will take me back into the, into Hyrule Castle. But it's also used as, it's also used for the Chris Houlihan room. I just don't remember exactly how to do it, but it's like some very easy process. Here we go. Need one more piece and then I'll have another, I'll have another, what do you call it, heart container. Okay. Oh, whoops. Meant to shoot it that way. Doesn't matter. From here, I'll just dash this way, go down, go up. Hang on, I'll use the boomerang instead. Go here and go here. I don't know who you are, but if you're going up the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamp, so I'll just join you anyways. Watch your step. There are holes in the ground. Could you turn right here? Young man, are you also going to the mountain to look for the golden power? Just ahead is a mountain full of monsters. Many people have vanished in this mountain while looking for the golden power. I don't want to steer you wrong, so please don't get too involved in such a mad quest. Well, you got some new Pokemon. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to do like my Professor Oak for like an old guy. Turn right here. You know I have a granddaughter who is your age. The king took her to the castle and she never returned. Kidnapping those maidens must be part of the wizard's plot. I'm sure he's trying to somehow use the power of the descendants of the wise men. Oops, sorry about that. Sorry about the concussion at your old age. I just noticed Travis Keys an hour ago followed. Sorry about that. The missing maidens are still alive here. I believe that a hero will rescue them. I wait for that day. These are dangerous times. I talk too much. Anyways, thank you for your kindness to an old man like me. I wanted to give you this. If you wander into a magical transporter, gaze into this mirror. You feel like it's going to absorb you into another world. If you ever need plot convenience, there it is. That old head doesn't feel anything anymore. Death Mountain. And how does that man not get hurt? Death Mountain and how that old man doesn't get hurt. Yeah, I know. How he doesn't get hurt is it's a surprise to me. That basically just sends it up, takes us a little bit higher up without having to deal with the boulders all the time. And now the longest run ever is going there. Actually, it's great that that I actually have the third heart piece. So all I got to do is go through here. Dead characters are relevant to the plot and gameplay, and your invulnerability. True. We can use that to come back here. And we get a heart piece. Actually, let's talk Let's talk to these fine individuals. Who are you, Mr. Bunny? This world is like the real world, but evil has twisted it. The golden power is what changed your shape to reflect what is in your heart and mind. I'm always changing my mind, so I turned into a ball. But if you have a ball called the Moon Pearl, you can keep your original shape here. What do you want? Do you have something to say to me, silly rabbit? I came here to get the power of gold, but now I'm a freak and I can't go back to the real world. If only I had the Moon Pearl from the Tower of Hera, I could go back to my original shape. I've got good reasons to be stressed out, so back off. Aren't you nice? This one will just go down here. This is the Tower of Hera. This has, quite frankly, one of the worst bosses. One of the most obnoxious bosses in the entire game. Yeah, what a charming guy he was. I was like, aren't you nice? You're going to be alone. Well, I mean, actually, no, you have that ball with you, but still. Time to fall. We'll see how that goes. One of the few times I actually have to sit through this. Oh. And that should open it up. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Hit those, open that up, and go through here. I kind of want them both to head this way. Yeah, screw it. One at a time. There we go. And from here, I can just... There we go. My magic power is back. Oh, wow. That was a lot of magic. Oh, right. And just... Okay, that totally didn't work. You just go upstairs and then just start hitting things and making things fall. Oh, okay. Well, hey, I needed that. I'll just do that instead. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to hit that switch. Charge to hug the bad guy. Now this, I'm gonna have to leave... Yeah, I have to leave this like that for a while. Like those, run up here. We're gonna go and get that item. Thankfully, it doesn't change anything in this room, so we want to approach this from the top. Because if we approach it from the bottom, we're gonna hit that little panel right there, and then that'll happen. We'll essentially be locked out, or we'll be blocked off from that until we go back up and do that again. It's only been an hour? No way. I've never been this efficient in this game. Pro, I remember I almost forgot it the first time through here. I actually did forget it my first time. And I'm just like, what am I forgetting? I don't know what I forgot. Okay, we're gonna try and just like charge attack all of it. Okay, turn. Nope. Bad enemy. God. Oh. No. Oh, well, they're okay. That's going to be a recurring thing. Or thing, not theme. Yep, the best part of the tower. The part where you can get knocked off and restart the boss fight every single time. I actually did it once where I charged off of this, hit him, and I went back onto the platform I was on. You can't hit him that early. Like, I hit him, and then I went back. I guess the game still considered me in the air. No. There we go. That one's just a sound cue. You need to... because you won't know when he's, like, ready until he just starts moving. But, to start the fight, I figured, like, okay, I'll charge at him, get a free hit. I hit him. Not only did I hit him, I hit his head, which sent me right back onto the platform that I had to jump off of. I really do strange things sometimes. How so? I mean, it's probably true. I mean, you gotta remember, I kind of play Sonic the Hedgehog a lot on the internet, so it's like, I mean, you're gonna have to like be more specific when you mean strange. If it was like the running off the edge for that, that's mostly for, I was just trying to see what would work. And down. Oh right, I was gonna go and see what it was like to talk to them now. I can do that when I get back to Death Mountain. It's not gonna be that. It'll probably be near the end of the game. So if I do forget anything, I'll go back. I mean, I have to come back to Death Mountain yeah, it's Death Mountain. I have to come back to it at some point. I forgot the Sonic channels do strange things. Well, I mean, when you kind of do nothing but gameplay for a while, and then it's like, oh, this is kind of not doing it anymore. Oh. Alright, we'll play your game. Dang, I'm broke. Master Sword, nope, can't be it. Too bad. They made a good weapon. I always like how this looked. Yeah, not all Sonic channels do weird things. I mean, some of us stick to just gameplay. Some of us stick to just talking about news. Oh, can't enter by without permission, and something about the desert. There's another thief in the desert that I think... Oh yeah, that was the one I ran into. And from here, get a mushroom, which we can use later. There's actually a thief in here that if you run into them, they'll hit you and your items go all over the place. But yeah, here we go. This is all within the first hour of the stream, within like an hour and a half of the stream. That's crazy. You love the theme? Me too. But now we get to my favorite part of the game. Suddenly, Sahasrara contacts you telepathically. Link, it is extraordinary that you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. The destiny of this land is in your hands. Please, Link. Yeah, nature! Watch me swing my sword, nature. Okay. Link, help! The soldiers are coming to the sanctuary. Ow. Then I guess if you collect it again, you get nothing. I do like how you can... I don't know, I just like how the forest looks in this part. Where it has like... Where you don't get all the light, you get some of it. I always thought that was really cool. I guess I didn't need that. Where was it going? Alright, Sanctuary, and then from there I go to... Okay, I need to think about this one. Link, you're a second too late. I have failed. Zelda, the soldiers have abducted her. They have taken her to the castle. You must find her before the wizard works his magic. Please, you're our only hope. Something I'm trying to remember, and I don't know exactly where I have to go for this. That'll come back to me later. Oh no, I killed it in one hit. Oh no. Oh, that was a 3-hitter. That was cheating. You're cheating. Your existence means you were cheating. My planet needs me, Link. That death was fake, just so that way they can ascend. It's like I swear there was something I needed, but... Or I wanted to get, not needed, but... There was something I wanted to get, but I just can't remember what it is right now. Hyrule Castle. Yep, invade the castle. Like, this is cool in this game. I think it's cooler in this game than A Link Between Worlds. Like, for A Link Between Worlds, it was nice, but I think this was just much better. Just felt like I was really doing something here. How did I get hit but not take damage? That's what I want to know. Oh, one of the best things in the game. It's so good. I'm probably going to end up playing A Link Between Worlds on my 3DS after this. gonna have that kind of urge right now, because they're both really good games. Just all that nostalgia hits you at once. Ow. That was not very nice. And the third one will be up here, right there. Oh, well, okay, you can just fall through the floor. Oh, you had it. That was a game that tormented? I don't know if that said tormented. It was like, I don't know. Are you sure? Oh, I just made my own mistake. Eh, whatever. Leave nothing behind. Fine. Oh no, look at all these enemies. Look how great they... Tormented you in the 3DS life cycle. I've always wanted to play the hero mode on it, but that always looked brutal. I think I'm up for the challenge. I could probably do it. Oh. Well, that happened. That's actually never happened before. Here we go. Link, I've been waiting for you. I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Behold, the last moment of Princess Zelda. Exactly. He's like, you won this round. But no, you never win the war. With this, the seal of the 7 wise men is at last broken. Now is only a matter of time before the evil power covers the land. After all, the legendary hero cannot defeat us, the tribe of evil, when we are armed with the power of gold. Now I must go. Oh, when he says like ho 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 or something like that, it's like, I kind of want to hear that in Eggman's voice, hearing like Mike Pollock say that. I don't know why. Oh, so... You mean to say that you will like to be totally destroyed? Well, I can make your wish come true. Oh, dang it. How did I miss that? It must be a little off today. Yeah, that sucks. How does that keep happening? Send the real one. Come on, get hit already. There we go. I think I have to be at a distance from them. Let's see if that works. No, it's still the same. I don't know if I would want that in the game. It's a funny thought, but I don't think I would want that. Come on, get hit already. Yeah, I really... That's pretty much the whole thing. You just hope for those ones to be sent. As many as possible, so that way you can actually use them. Because if you get those ones, they're useless. I think it's like that in A Link Between Worlds as well. I haven't played that in so long, I need to. I need a refresher on that game. Who knows, maybe if I get my capture card, I might play it on stream one day. We'll see. I got your secret... I got the weapon to take you out right now. Wait, does this actually work? I want to see this. Oh, yes, I am so doing this. Well met. Not like the true... Look at that visual right there. Like the true hero that you are, but I am not ready to admit defeat yet. I will draw you into the dark world. Yeah? Well, I beat you. Link, it is I, Sahasrara. I'm communicating to you across the void through telepathy. The place where you now stand was the Golden Land, but evil power turned it into the Dark World. The wizard has broken the Wise Man's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the Light World, you must win back the Golden Power. You must also rescue the 7 maidens who Aghanim sent to the Dark World. As members of the bloodline of the 7 wise men, they have the power that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness should be your first goal in this world. Link, I can rely only on you. Please make this old man's wishes come true. I beg you. I love this music. So good. How disrespectful. He had it coming. And we've got another piece of heart. Not so many useful things we can get here. Everything here does double damage to us now. This is where something like, wait a minute. I can go in this water. And then from here, stand on this. And I can get another bottle. Yeah, that theme is so good. Yo, Link, you seem to be in a heap of trouble, but this is all I can give you. I like how people know who Link is. I like how that random guy knew who Link was. Disrespectful defeating Ganondorf for the bottle in Ocarina. I need to do that one day. That will be so funny. Though I don't think I'll be doing that with when he does like the really powered up one. I won't do that. And then from here we just go all the way. I think there's something in here actually. Don't exactly know what this is. You're new here, aren't you? Did you come looking for the power of gold? Well, you're too late. It was only obey the first person who touches it. The man who last claimed the power of gold wished for this world. It reflects his heart. Yes, I came here because of greed for the gold power, and look what happened to me. To restore the golden land, a person worthy of the golden power must defeat the man who created this place. Until then, I'm stuck in this bizarre shape. But what a mischievous thing to leave lying around. The power of gold. Triforce. That is true. Kind of leaving it behind for anyone to get it. And from here... Oh, I don't have enough rupees. Oh boy. Ugh, that's not good. I need 110 rupees. Yeah, you can have 10. Now I need 24 rupees. Alright, I'm getting closer. That's not helping. I can go here. Apparently not. Okay. Yeah, I need to get 100 rupees, actually. Otherwise I can't. Oh, I'm gonna end up losing this one, aren't I? He's gonna go away, isn't he? No, he's not. He's good. Alright, cool. I need 20 more rupees so I can open that place, because he won't open it unless I do that. Nope. Crap. Maybe up here? Close. I need 13. I think it's so useful. I was gonna say you needed more rupees. Yeah. I mean, I didn't catch how many I had on me until it was too late, so... This guy only gives you bombs, so... There we go. 5 more to go. And that's it. There we go. That's what I needed. Somebody with 20. Okay, push my way through somehow. How far are we into the stream? Only an hour and a half? Really? And it's a faster game than I thought. Oh, it's kind of weird. I've made so much progress in an hour and a half. Unless my stream died at some point, but oh, everything's coming up like hour and a half. Give me 100 rupees, I'll open the entrance for you. Yeah, sure. Why not? And with this one, go up here, open this up. There we go. This is the one that's going to get pretty obnoxious at some point, because you're just hearing it so many times. There we go. And take them out. Yeah, this dungeon. Not a difficult dungeon, but it's pretty annoying. I can open that, get what I need. The room on the right actually has a fairy, has like fairies in it, so if you need it. There you go. But I don't really need it. I just want to destroy those things. That's what I needed. Your nightmares when you play this game? Yeah, like fighting that... Like fighting the boss in this one was the worst for me. Like I always had difficulty with it. I think there was a point where I couldn't get past... I couldn't beat the game because I was going... because I couldn't actually... I couldn't fight the boss in it because I only had... Because I just always ran into its attacks or something. I was just getting smacked around by it. I think what I'm going to do is go in here as well. Just because I think there's another key I can get here. I could just kind of eliminate all that extra stuff that I need to do. Bottom. I knew it. This will also allow me to get the the item that I actually need, it'll allow me to get that so much faster. Can I push this? No, I can't. Top left? Yeah, top left. Okay. Because I remember that anytime I went through this, I always had to backtrack so I can go and get that extra key because I always ran out. I actually need the big... Do I have the big key? No, I actually need it. So, wait a second. Oh my gosh, I just remembered. I can just keep going. I'm trying to do this so that way I'm doing the least amount of backtracking possible, and this is actually helping a lot. So then I can just go up here, and that should be the big key, which I need. So that way the moment I drop down here, I get another key, and then from there I can go and get the item, and then... Okay, well, that didn't work so well. So as far as little backtracking as possible, that's kind of the whole point of doing that. Because I usually take so long to get through this, because I skip over things. Now I have that. I can go to this thing right here. I actually need that closed. Yeah, I needed that. Okay. You forgot to do that when you... Yeah, I always forgot too, and... Oh no, look at that, it's closing in. And then from here... Taking all these guys, because they're gonna start doing that. This is rupees, isn't it? No, it's bombs. Close enough. That's I can open up this little area that's going to be around here. I could have sworn there was a thing that had rupees in it. I mean, not rupees. Another key. There it is. And that will get me to the last area I probably need. I don't know. It'll get me somewhere. Although I think realistically I could use the magic mirror and just go all the way to the beginning and then just... I don't know. I feel like there's like different ways I can approach this. That magic mirror is going to be very useful in case I need to get out of dungeons soon. Like sooner than if I'm so far into a dungeon that I need to get out, I can do that. Also an added bonus. This... Actually, I need it. We need more rupees that we can grab. It's a shame you can't grab them with like the sword or anything. Like you can in the Game Boy games. I feel like that would be very useful. But... oh well. Okay, I didn't mean for you to hit me. What a jerk. Exactly. Just need all those rupees. Anything if you have enough rubies. Just start quoting the freaking the CDI games. Actually, that wasn't necessary. I really didn't need that. I could have just... Because normally I go through all that, go that way, and go get the item, and then come back so I can get the hammer. It's like, actually, no, you don't need that. I think it's red. What does it say? Subs. Hey sub, how you doing? Not you. Okay. How you doing? Okay. And that's how you kill him in one hit. It's just it's never consistent enough. Okay. Go through this little room right here. And then my least favorite, well, one of my least favorite rooms. There we go. Even though I didn't need that. Oh, 3. Neat. I guess that's kind of expected. I haven't streamed here in a while, so... That's what I meant to do. This will be interesting. I mean, I have like 5 hearts, so I should be able to take this thing on. Oh, well, there we go. Time to hate this guy. I got this. Just like the first boss. I'm so shocked at how much progress we've made. Oh well. He doesn't get a second mask. True. Link, because of you, I can escape the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. This world used to be the Golden Land where the Triforce was hidden. But because Ganon, the boss of the thieves, wished it, the world was transformed. I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. He is trying to open a larger gate between worlds near the castle using our powers. But this gate is not open completely yet. If we 7 maidens come together, we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. I will tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I will return to my original form at that time. Yep, got it. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Yep. I did a few things by stabbing things. Let's go stab more things. Okay. That kind of puts us in a really good place, actually. We're like an hour and a half in, and I've already taken care of like 5 dungeons. Hyrule Castle in its entirety, East Palace, I don't remember what the desert one's called, and the Tower of Hera, which is the 3rd one. and then Dark Palace. So I've kind of taken care of a lot of places at once. Oh, well, that hurt. Then from here, I can just hit that and go here. Because we're going to get another very, very useful item. It's like right before I go into it, might as well just get this item now. Get the ocarina. Or the flute, as this game likes to call it, but it didn't have enough space to call it an ocarina. Actually, no, they just called it flute. I wonder how it turned into this shape. I enjoyed playing the flute in the original world. There was a small grove where many animals gathered. I wanted to see that place again. I buried my flute there with some flower seeds. Will you find it for me? Yeah. Alright, good luck. Borrow the shovel, you can dig in many places, you never know what you'll find. I will come back for that later. Because I wanted to test this theory out, but I couldn't. I was playing A Link to the Past yesterday. That's why I have that one save file. And there was a theory I wanted to test out, but I never had the opportunity because I screwed it up for myself. My theory is this. This game right here where you can dig stuff with a shovel. If what I'm thinking is right, I'll be able to go through here. Welcome to the... Only 80 to play. Alright, let's play. Assuming I don't get the heart piece here. In theory, I should still be able to dig around. I've already made my money back. This is all in theory. Unless it's locked to that minigame. It looks like it is. Yeah, I think it is. So this one's like, no matter what, I still have to, I have to do the minigame no matter what. I thought it was like, in theory, I could just go in and just dig the item out anyways, but it's locked to that minigame, so that really sucks. We'll keep trying it, because we're already here. Just needed to appear. I mean, I made so much of it back. That's crazy. The game was aware of that. Yeah, I was like, oh, I could just go in with this. No, they thought ahead of that one. Either that or they just locked it anyways. Just like, in case something messes up. I don't know. I think at some point, your percentage after digging about 20 holes or 25 holes increases to, I believe, a fourth chance or a third. It was either a fourth or an eighth chance of getting that item being the heart piece, the thing that I've been looking for. There it is. That was what, 4? I think it took me like 8 the last time I was going for it. Is that, yeah. RNG. Yeah, it does kind of go in your favor at some point. But yeah, the RNG is pretty, it's pretty messed up. We'll use this to go into the light world. Go in here. I think what I might do is after the second... Oh, there we go. It's like after I finish the next dungeon, I'll call it a stream, and then we can pick up on, hopefully Friday. If not, then we can pick up on Monday, and then just finish up the dungeons and try to get everything before fighting Ganon. That's if I'm able to successfully play a game at that pace, because, my goodness, I've never had such a... Like, this is the fastest I've gone through so many areas in this one game. Oh, that's a shame. And he disappears. That's so sad. How is that the first one I get? Oh well, screw it. We're not gonna go here yet. We're gonna activate it just so that way I can fast travel wherever I need to go. Okay, okay, stop hitting me. Stop hitting the child. I think that was scripted, but oh well. Yeah, it's in a specific spot, but I usually never get it on the first try. Right here. And I guess while I'm in Light World, I can check on the golden powder. Because if I get that, then... Well, I mean, I have that magic to use. I love doing this. Just let the attack stay there. Oh, I never gave her the... Oh, I feel stupid now. I never gave her the mushroom, and I was in the area. Why did I forget that? That's what I was supposed to do earlier. I was like, oh, there's something that it'll come to mind later. I was supposed to use that. I'll just go through here. Because I know my portal's still back here, and I need to use it. I forgot to give the mushroom. And then with this, I just need the... You can get the halved magic meter. Yeah, I have to wait on that one because, again, I screwed that one up. So now I don't have access to it now. Or at least for right now. I can go back to it later. With this, I'm going to go here, toss it over. Oh. Oh, I know what I can do now. Oh wait, no, it's gonna send me. It's gonna like send me pretty far, so I'll have to wait on that one. Because with this, I can go here and get one of 3 things. I think this one's bombos. Oh, right. Hold up the Master Sword, and you'll get the magic of bombos. The other one's Ether, and there's another one called Quake that I can also get. Actually, I think Quake, I need to wait until I get, I need to wait a while on Quake. Poor Vulture. It was in the way. It had it coming. Then here, I can just... Yeah, I'm good with what I got. Go here. Use that. When you get it, you will like it. Yeah, I know, it's pretty cool to use. It's like Quake, I have to throw something to get it, and then Ether, I have to go back to the Tower of Hera for it, which doesn't really serve much purpose for me until near the end of the game, so I could just wait till I go to Death Mountain, and then just use it there. So for here, just go in. There we go. I was like, where's the dang key at? That's a map. Okay. Strange that the only medallion that's... Yeah, Bombo's being the only one that's not needed. I wonder why. Because Quake, you need it to open up Turtle Rock, and then Ether, you need it... Well, okay, maybe you don't... Yeah, Ether, you need to open another one. Maybe that was something that was removed. That had to be removed or something. I don't know. Because if you have the original Super Nintendo version of A Link to the Past, when you use Ether, you can actually open it up. You can open up invisible pathways that like you can show off invisible pathways that aren't open to you. Yeah, it was from Misery Mire, but it was if you go into, like, say Ganon's Tower, and there's that section where you have to walk on an invisible ground. If you used Ether, you'll be able to see exactly where that ground is. Unfortunately, the newer versions, to prevent, like, the flickering, for possibly setting off an epileptic seizure or something like that, they had to remove it. They had to remove the excessive flickering, which also meant they removed that little path, which is a shame. So if you play any re-release on, say, Super Nintendo or on any, like, re-release of the Super Nintendo version, you lose out on that benefit. Now, I haven't seen if it works in the Super Nintendo Classic version. I don't know if they've, like, maybe updated it so it would work properly, but on the Wii version it doesn't work. Like, using it is useless because you only get about half the frames for it. Or whatever, like, all the frames that aren't shown. You forgot about that detail? It's alright. I didn't know about that until, I think, my brother showed me, and it was, like, one of the coolest things ever. I was like, okay, I could do that. Oh, come on. Right, there's a key in here. Then I have to hit that. I'm still shocked with how short this dungeon is. I think because I'm super focused on it and I know exactly what I'm doing. Like, whenever I play, I'm just distracted, so I'll lounge around a bit, or I'll just mess about. If I remember correctly, I need to hit that still. Because there's going to be red blocks that'll block me off. So I can't just, like, change it to blue and just go on. here, I just run up this, even though none of that means anything. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm supposed to push the bottom one. My mistake. There we go. And then from here, I can go two places. I can go up here and collect whatever's here, which I think is a compass. No, it's a red rupees. Why? It's like it's rupees, but that's pointless at this point. But I could always use the extra money, even though I have like over 500 rupees. And then from here, I can also go onto the left side, which will get me the big key that I need. And then from here, open that up, open this up, and this will take me to the chest that I need. Oh, wait, I have the magic hammer already, so I can just break all these and get more money out of it. I'll need it for capitalism reasons. It's funny because when I get the item here, at that point it opens up the entire game to me, or the majority of the game. Like, I could go to Death Mountain and, like, explore the majority of it. Wait, not yet. Not yet. Can't go here yet. Hit that. That's not the one. It's on the right side. There we go. I think that leads to nothing useful, so I just have to go through here. Yeah, because the other one would lead to... It'll lead to a room that, honestly, it just leads to the wrong side of it. Hit the drain. And just go through here. Now, I don't have to go back up, so, like, that would take me to that other door that I didn't go through. Oh, look how evil my rupee count is. This one. I'm gonna leave the rupee count at what it is. I was like, you know, that's not helping. Unfortunately, I can't dive underwater because it's not a feature in this. Oh boy, oh boy. No, 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 no. Okay. I was gonna say, wait, what? Ah, dang it. I screwed that one up. Oh, we're just on 2 hours. Nice. There we go. Hey, Mega, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We actually just... Well, that's our second crystal, I think. I'm gonna check something real quick on my phone, because I've kind of been just, like, purely focused on the game and I have a little bit of downtime. Link, because of you, I can escape the clutches of the evil monster. Thank you. The Triforce will grant the wishes of whoever touches it, as long as the person lives. That is why it is hidden in the Golden Land. Only a select few know of its location, but at some point, knowledge was lost. The person who rediscovered the Golden Land was Ganondorf, the evil thief. Luckily, he couldn't figure out how to return to the Light World. Well, remember that you have magical powers, which only the hero can make the most of. There are some other magical warping points like the one you saw in Death Mountain. By using them, you can go between two worlds and find the evils hidden in the Dark World. You are the only one who can destroy Ganondorf, the thief. No, Ganon, the evil king of darkness. Do you understand? Got it. May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce, or lead to the Triforce. 2 down, 5 more to go. Yeah, we made a lot of progress here today. That's insane. I was not expecting to do this much all in one stream. Honestly, I thought I was gonna have to like take all this time to just, I don't know. I thought there was gonna be a lot of stalling in between or screwing stuff up, but no, it seems like I got so much done. So we're gonna grab a few items and probably at some point call it a day. I know it's only been 2 hours, but I'm gonna see what I can do. I know it's only been 2 hours, but it's also been a lot of progress. And on top of that, I kind of need, I kind of want to also do something on YouTube in a little bit, like do a quick stream and just talk to subscribers, because it feels like, I don't know, it feels like whenever I don't upload for days, I feel like it's like, oh, I kind of like need to address a few things if I can. So what I'm gonna do here is, I mean, first off, the hookshot is that useful for us, or to us. Now there are two things we can do here. We can first off run into this and break it. Oh, and then if you're wondering anything, I might just play something Sonic on the YouTube channel. Like, just play for about an hour, address the, and like just talk to subscribers, and then there we go. You just have to have like a little tiny sub-pixel of space just so that we can hit it. And with that, we'll get this wonderful thing. This is the magic cape. I believe you are not invincible, but you are invisible, and you can go through specific things. And then with this, we can go here. And from there, we can go up here. It's a lot of useful stuff around here. I was like, oh, run. Never mind, that actually doesn't work. And hey, we ruined our rupee count. Alright, we got a piece of heart. Cool. What can I do here? Oh yeah, that happens if you try returning to the light world or the dark world, and you're on something that isn't the ground, it will do that to you. There's nothing here, is there? I'm trying to see what other little things I can grab next. I'll tell you a profitable story. Thank you. To tell the truth, I found this incredible beauty inside the pyramid, but someone sealed the door. You can't do anything with it. Oh, so that's how you can use the giant bomb to break through. Which I don't think it's accessible to us yet until. Well, I mean, first we need the. I think we need to get all like 6 of the crystals before we can go and do stuff like that. For now, we're kind of stuck here. I just want to see if like little things are accessible right now. Such as... What's in here? Oh. Why is it giving me a normal one? You're trying to rip me off here. Okay. I think you need only 5? Okay, so if I have 5, I'll go and... I'll check on 5. If it's there on 5, then wow, this game is so much easier than I expected. But in here, I can get fairies, which I need 3? 2. Considering how low my defense is in this area, I'll need 2. And then I can go in here. There you go, another half a heart. So I believe we either got 2 or 3 full hearts already. Won't exactly know how much progress I would need to make until... I just thought of it right. No, not that. She's still mixing it. No, it's right here. There we go. Magic powder. If I only need 5, I'll go right after Ice Palace, but for now, I always thought it was 6, because it's so close to the end of the game. That's amazing. Okay. Actually, what if I go in here? Berry fountain? Okay. Or if I go in here. I think there's something useful in here. Circle of rocks. Oh, it's just... Okay, well, you know what? I might as well go do that. I'm gonna go get the Quake, and I'm gonna go and get the Ether while I'm here. Let's just get some of the little things while I'm in this area, and then go from there. Anyone else go for Dungeon 4 like instead of Dungeon 3 right away? You know, kind of one of those things that you don't mean to do it, but you still go out of order just because you're used to it, because you do it. I don't know, like there's an order that you're supposed to go through, and I never take that order. Please don't tell me it's... Please don't tell me it's the other one. Okay, good. Like, when I get to this point in the game, I usually go for the 4th dungeon, Thieves' Hideout. I never go for the 3rd one. Just, I don't have a good reason. It just seems like that's a thing that I just do. And from here... Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give this to you if you go away. I'll take it. But watch your magic meter. I guess from here we can go to Tower of Hera. It's a shame that it brings us this low, but whatever. Nearly done in order, but yeah, these hideouts is less backtracking heavy. Yeah, that's true, and it's very quick to go through. And plus, you can also get the tempered sword right away. So let's see, where are we at in time? You can probably do that in like 10 minutes. If I really just book it, I can do that in like 10 minutes. It's a very quick dungeon to go through. And blind isn't that difficult of an enemy or anything. Hold on. Yeah, screw it. I'll go for it anyways. This is not the one I need to go through, huh? No, it's not. I have to go to the one underneath it. Get that one, drop right here, and go in here. Wait, I'm thinking of the wrong area, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Wrong area, but I did still get something worth it. Interesting, you need to beat the 4th and 6th dungeon to get the super bomb, yet you can do the 6th dungeon before Ice Palace. Oh, if that's the case, I'm doing it. Yeah, because, I mean, it does lead to a bit of sequence breaking, because you can get the Titan's Mitt, and then after you get the Titan's Mitt, you can just open up the warp area for that, and also, you know, getting ether from here. Yeah, I do like that. I mean, you didn't change your shape? You aren't just a normal guy? You aren't just a normal guy, are you? Wow, your shape didn't change. You got the moon pearl, huh? Yeah, I did. Oh, wait. There's something I can grab here. Oh, boy. Yeah, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. I need to wait until I get the other one and get some magic on me. So I'm gonna quickly get out of here. At least now I know. I kind of jumped the gun on trying to get there. What's in here? Is it a Great Fairy? Yeah, it is. I love the music in this, but I think A Link Between Worlds just made it so much more epic. It looks like... Okay, so what I'll do is after I beat the 4th one, I will figure out what I'm doing first, but I think once I start defeating dungeons, or I'll just find some way of looking it up when I'm done. Like, I can just research it later. Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of ether. There we go. It controls the upper atmosphere and polar winds. Watch your magic meter. You know what? I think should be good on... I think what I'll do is leave the rest of it for another time. Like, I'll save in Dark World, but I think considering what I've done so far today, it's a lot of progress. And then I'll get the fairy that I lost earlier. Wrong tree. Okay. Well, that was actually a lot more progress than I was thinking I was going to make in this short time, so yeah. That's going to do it for this stream, I guess. I do want to kind of do something on YouTube for, like, YouTube gaming. Or YouTube gaming. Kind of want to do something on YouTube, like, really short. So I might do that afterwards. But for now, I want to thank everyone for coming by, who actually did come by. Punkus Poyas, thank you for resubbing with Twitch Prime. And Lucas, thanks for keeping me company, since kind of had a nice back and forth conversation. It's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm going to, or at least on Twitch, I'll raid somebody, or I'll host somebody. Let's see. I can raid Game Attack. They're playing The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. If they're still live, let me double check. And if that's the case, I will. I will raid them, I guess. Oh, they're not live anymore. Ugh. Okay, well then I guess just keep a lookout on the for the YouTube channel. I will be streaming. I'll find something short to stream. I'll probably stream something relevant to, like, content on the channel, like Sonic 3 Air. We'll be seeing you later, and yeah, good conversation. Yeah, good stuff. So again, thank you so much for coming by, and I will see you next time. Take care.